Hello, good morning, pupils. You're welcome to our numeracy online class. And guess what? We are still on length, but we have another different topic today. We are going to be talking about multiplication and division of length. And it's very simple. Now let's go to the board. Now, you have your multiplicand and you have your multipliers. We've done multiplication before. There we talked about a multiplicand and a multiplier. Then we also talk about the product, which is the answer. Now, we have our multiplicand and we have our multiplier. We have to work out the product. Now let's go. Let's see how we're going to get it. Now, you're going to start multiplying using your multiplier. You use this multiplier to multiply the whole of your multiplicand. So let's start. 7 times 5, of course, you have 35. And don't forget the rule. You write what you have on your right, and you carry what you have on your left. Here we have 5 on our right. You write our 5. You carry our 3 to the next place. You have our 3. Now, 7 times 6, that gives you 42. 42 plus 3, you're going to have 45. But are we going to write the whole 45? No. We're going to carry this 4 to the next side. You have 45. Now, left and right. Okay. Again, you write what you have on your right. You carry what you have on your left. What do you have on your right? Of course, 5. You write a 5 here. Sorry, I've written it. And you take your 4 to the next place here. Down the next one, 7 times 6, of course, you're going to have what? Still 42. 42 plus 4, what are you going to have? 42 plus 4, you're going to have 46. So you have 46 here. So our answer becomes 46 meters, 55 centimeters. Very easy. Now, we have a word problem here. It says, Ezekiel walks 1 kilometer, 300 meters each day. On a daily basis, he walks 1 kilometer, 300 meters. And the question is, find the total distance he walks in 5 days. What do you think we're going to do? Of course, we're still going to talk about multiplication. So what do we do here? The first thing you do is to write out your units. Here we have kilometer and you have your meters. So we have 1 kilometer, you have 300 meters times how many days? 5 days. So let's go. Again, you're going to multiply. 5 times 0 is still 0. 5 times 0, of course, you still have 0. And 5 times 3, you have 15. Don't forget our rule, left and right. You write what you have on your right, and you carry what you have on your left. What do you have on your right? Of course, 5. You write a 5 here. And what do you have on your left? You have 1. So you bring your 1 here. We are not done. The next thing is you use this multiplier to multiply the remaining multiplicand. So 5 times 1, you're going to have 5. Plus this 1, you're going to have 6. Altogether, you have 6 kilometers, 500 meters. It's so easy. Now, let's quickly go to our division. Division. You need to be very careful here. But don't worry. It's still very, very easy. Just take your time. The first question says, divide 15 kilometers, 318 meters by 6. What are we going to do? Of course, we're going to try. That is 15 kilometers, 318 meters divided by 6. We've done a long multiplication before. Yes. Now, the first thing we'll do is to draw it out this way. You have 15 kilometers here. You have 318 meters and your divisor. Of course, this is your dividend and here is your divisor. We want to look for the quotient, which is the answer. And the answer comes here. So let's go. How many 6 do we have in 15? And don't forget the rule. We have this. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. This is going to help us. Now, how many 6 can we have? Divide. D means divide. M means multiplication, S means subtract, and B means bring down. Now, let's start with the first one. D says you divide. 6 times, sorry, how many 6 can you get in 15? Of course, 2 times. You write your 2. Then the next thing is multiplication. So you're going to multiply 2 by 12. We're going to get 2 by 6, rather. You're going to have 12 kilometers. Now, the next says subtract. Now, take away 2 from 5. What are you going to have? Of course, you're going to have 3 kilometers. And don't forget, we have 380 meters. What are we going to do? That means we're going to take our kilometers down to this place, meters. But don't forget the conversion. We say 1,000 meters gives you 1 kilometers. So if this kilometer is to move down to this meters, that means you need to change the unit also to 2 meters. And don't forget, 1,000 meters gives 1 kilometer. So if you have 3 kilometers, how many meters are you going to have? Of course, 3,000. How do you think you get at 3,000? Just multiply 3 times 1,000. You're going to have 3,000. So we're going to write it here. Please make sure what you're writing is well aligned. Now, you have this. You have 3, you add up 3, 1, 8 meters. Now, let's start with our division. How many 6 can you have in 33? Of course, you're going to have 5. You divide 5, put it under your meters. Now, the next is you multiply. 5 times 6, you're going to have 30. The next is subtract. Take 0 from 3. What do you have? Of course, you have 3. And the next one says bring down. What are you bringing down? You bring down your 1. That's 31. Now, you go over it again. How many 6 can you have in 31? Of course, 5. The next says you multiply. 5 times 6, of course, you're still going to have 30. And the next says you subtract. Take 0 from 1, you have 1. And the next is bring down. What do we have here to bring down? Of course, we're bringing down our 8. Now, let's go over it again. How many 6 can you have in 18? You're going to have 3. You write it here. Now, 3 times 6, you're going to have 18. And the next 6 subtract 0, 0. Do you have anything to bring down? No. That means you're done with your division. So you have 2 kilometers and you have 553 meters. It's so easy. Now let's quickly go to the last one here, but this is a word problem. Now the question says, I have a string of 7 meters, 45 centimeters long, and I want to cut it into 5 different pieces. The question is, how long will each piece be? What are we going to do? Of course, we're still going to divide. Now, I'm going to clean this up so that we'll be able to attempt the last question. You have 7 meters, 45 centimeters. And we intend to cut this into 5 pieces. Now, the first thing you do again is draw this. You write your 7 meters. You write your 45 centimeters. And you put your divisor here. Now we want to get our quotient. What do? Don't forget our daddy, mommy, sister, brother. Now, let's start with the meters. How many 5 can you have in your 7? Of course, 1. That's 1 meters. The next is, 1 meter. You multiply. Multiply your 1 times your 5. You're going to have 5 meters. And the next is, you subtract. So take away 5 from 7. What are you going to have? Of course, you're going to have 2 meters. Do you have anything to bring down? No. What are you going to do? You transfer this meters to this centimeter. But before you do that, you need to change this meters to centimeters. What are you going to do? I hope you've not forgotten about the conversion. Yes, we said 100 centimeters makes 1 meter. Now, if 1 meters 1 meter, sorry, gives you 100 centimeters. Now, 2 meters will give how many centimeters? Of course, you're going to do 2 times 100. We're going to have 200 centimeters. So you write that 2, bring it here. 200. So the next thing we want to do now is we have to add up 5, 4, and 2, all in centimeter. Now we're good to go. Let's continue with our division. Now, how many 5 can we get in 24 divide? Of course, you're going to have 4. Write it under centimeters. Now, the next is you multiply. 4 times 5, what are you going to have? Of course, 20. And the next is subtract. Now, take away 0 from 4. Of course, you're still going to have 4. The next is bring down. What do I have to bring down? I have my 5. Good. 45. Now the question. Now let's go over it again. How many 5 can we have in 45? Of course, we have 9. Multiply 9 times 5. Of course, you're still going to have your 45. The next is subtract. 0, 0. Do you have anything to bring down? No, we are done. So our answer is 1 meter 49 centimeters. That means the length of each string is going to be 1 meter 49 centimeters. It's so easy. So children, I want you to go through your slides. Then after then, try your best because I know you are smart children. And don't forget, math is very, very yummy. It's very, very simple. So try your best to attempt the class activity. And after then, if there's anything you don't understand, please don't hesitate to call me. I'll be here to explain more to you because I really want you to have better understanding, and I know you can do it. So till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Love you. Bye.